Welcome viewer to the course of web designing. In this video, you will learn that what is HTML links or hyperlinks. You will also learn different types of HTML links such as link to another website, links pages on the same website, or links within the same page. Links allow you to move from one web page to another web page. You will commonly come across the following types of links, that is, link from one website to another website, link from one page to another on the same website, that is, when you are visiting a website, most of the time you want to explore different options on the websites. So with the help of this type of link, you will be able to explore different pages on the website. Links from one part of a web page to another part of the same page. Sometimes you may come across a situation to have a web page with a large number of contents on it. Then maybe you will scroll the web page again and again to move to the required location. So this third type of link will help you to move within the same page quickly and easily from one location to another location. Links are created using the A element. The A stands for anchor. User can click on anything between the opening and closing tag of the A element. To link or to visit or to move to the required web page. The href attribute is used to specify the web page you want to link. The href stands for hypertext reference. Look at this example. In this example, the h attribute defines the target address of the document you want to link. So here the value of href attribute is google.com. It means when user click on the text, he/she will be able to access the google.com website. As we discussed already, that there are three different types of links. So here I want to discuss each of these types with example one by one. When you want to link a website, the value of the href attribute will be the full web address of the site, which is known as URL. Look at this example. Here, the value of H attribute is wo3schools.com/html. When the user clicks this text, that is visit wo3 school HTML tutorial, she will be able to visit the wo3 school website. Another type of the links is enable you to visit other pages on the same site. When you are linking pages within the same site, there is no need to specify the domain name. If all pages of the site are in the same folder, then the value of the href attribute will be just the name of the file. Otherwise, also specify the path. Look at these examples. The value of the href attribute is index.html. So when a user clicks the text home, it will open the page with name index.html. Here, the path is not specified with any of the files. It means these files in the file from which we are accessing these pages all are in the same folder. Otherwise, we must specify the path of the file. Look at some other examples. To link a file from child folder. Here, listening.html is the name of the file and music is the name of the child folder. To access this file, use the name of the child folder followed by /sign, then mention the file name. So this will be the format of the value of the href attribute. Then you will be able to access the files in the child folder. If you want to access a file from a parent folder, then the value of the href attribute will be in this format, that is mention 2 dots followed by slash, then mention the name of the file. If you want to access a file from grandparent folder, then mention 2 dots followed by slash, then again 2 dots followed by slash, and then mention the name of the file. In such a case, you will be able to access a file from a grandparent folder. To link a specific part of a page, you need to identify the points in the page that the link will go to. Do this using the ID attribute. The value of the ID attribute should start with the letters or an underscore. number or any other special character are not allowed. And moreover, on a single page, two ID attributes with the same value are not allowed. The value of each attribute start with the hash symbol when you are linking a specific part of the page. Look at this example. I have created this page with 4 links at the top, and within this page I have different sections, and when I want to move to a particular section, so I need to press this link. For example, I want to move to the section Giga Ethernet, so I will press this one. Now I want to move to the top, so I will click this one, go to top option. Similarly, click these links to move to the required section. Now click the F12 key. It will display the HTML elements related to this page. From here, this is the body section. The all body section has been highlighted on the left side, and here is the H1 ID. H1 tag and ID is top. Similarly, for the Ethernet section, we have the ID ETE, and also we have defined for the other section. For example, for the Fast Ethernet, we have defined ID with the name Fast. For Giga Ethernet, Giga, and for virtual LAN, we have defined ID with name VLAN. Look at here, H2 ID VLAN virtual LAN. And to create a link, for example, to the Ethernet section, here we need to identify create the hyperlink, and the value of the hyperlink will start with the hash symbols followed by the ID of the required section to which we want to move on clicking this option. Similarly, when I click this option, the focus will move to the Fast Ethernet section. Suppose I want to move to the Fast Ethernet section, so I will click this link. So here I have created a link with the value of href starting with hash symbols and followed by the ID of the Fast Ethernet section. So in this way we create different links. First of all, create the ID to bookmark the section, and after that create the hyperlink to mention that location ID, and then you will be able to move to that location. After discussing the 3 types of HTML links, I want to show you that how to create a link that start up the user email program and address an email to a specified email address. You can use the anchor element to create such type of links. In such a case, the value of href attribute start with mail to and is followed by the email address to whom you want to send email. For example, here the value of href attribute start with the mail to, then followed by the ahmed@example.org. Suppose this is the email address of the Ahmed to whom we want to send email. So when you click this link, it will start up the user email program. The target attribute specifies where to open the linked document. Suppose you want to open a link in a new browser window or in a new tab. Consider the following example. In this example, the value of the target attribute is blank. It means to open the link in a new window or tab. So when we click this link, it will be open in a new window or new tab. Other than blank, the target attribute can have one of the following values, such as the self value. It is the default value. It opens the document in the same window or tab in which it was clicked. If the value of the target attribute is parent, it means open the document in the parent frame. If the value of target attribute is top, means open the document in the full body of the window. It is also possible to specify a specific frame to open the link in that frame. So here frame name is the name of the iframe. When you click, if the target attribute have the value of any frame name, when you click the link, it will be open in the specified frame. Thanks for watching this video.